Welcome to the video where we'll answer the question of who would win in a social media battle between Homelander and Superman. Let's dive into it without further ado. First, let's take a look at the abilities of both sides. Superpowers. Homelander is incredibly powerful. He can hurl jets with one hand and effortlessly lift a 4-passenger car. He can kill a powerful superhero like Queen Maeve with a single punch. Homelander's strength makes him the most powerful entity in his universe. Often likened to a nuclear bomb among superheroes he's been compared to since the 1940s. Durability and bulletproofness. Homelander is extremely resilient to physical damage. Bullets, knives, and explosions do not harm him. Vought International had to resort to using a hydrogen bomb to keep him under control in case of escape. Queen Maeve's sword shattered rather than harm him, a testament to his durability. Super speed. Homelander can move at superhuman speeds. He can keep up with superheroes like A-Train running at Mach 3 and move faster than regular superheroes can perceive. Additionally, he's said to be able to move at speeds approaching the speed of light, thanks to tachyon particles. Regenerative healing factor. Thanks to Compound V, Homelander's body has incredible healing capacity. As long as his brain remains intact, he can heal himself. However, this healing may limit his mental abilities and weaken him. Heat vision. The beams from Homelander's eyes are intense heat waves that can cut through almost anything. This power allows him to neutralize his enemies from a distance, similar to Superman's heat vision. X-ray vision. He can see through obstacles. This power allows Homelander to detect hidden threats and dangers, enhancing his situational awareness. Super hearing. Homelander can hear sounds at frequencies and distances beyond normal human capabilities. This allows him to perceive dangers and events faster. Super smell. Homelander can detect explosives or adrenaline produced due to fear by scent. This power helps him locate enemies and threats quickly. Weaknesses and personal issues. Lack of training and experience. Homelander has never faced a real challenge in using his powers. Therefore, he doesn't know how to fully utilize his abilities or handle dangerous situations. This makes him weak in terms of combat strategies and tactics. Unstable personality. Homelander's personality is highly unstable, making him unpredictable. His mental instability makes him a dangerous and unreliable leader. He can easily be injured and killed when faced with a stronger opponent. Power loss while flying. Homelander has admitted to feeling weaker while flying. This could mean he's vulnerable in aerial battles, allowing his enemies to exploit this weakness. Inadequate combat training. Despite his strength, Homelander lacks training in combat and fighting. Despite being a superhero, he has never faced a real challenge against anyone, making him at a disadvantage in dangerous situations. While Homelander is considered the most powerful character in The Boys universe, these weaknesses and personal issues could make him vulnerable to more experienced and trained opponents. Now let's look at Superman. Superman's abilities. Superman possesses immense strength that is almost unlimited. He can move mountains, lift massive skyscrapers, and defeat his enemies with a single punch. This strength places him above many heroes and makes him physically invincible. Durability and bulletproofness. His nickname, Man of Steel, comes from his body being bulletproof. Attacks that could kill a human do not harm Superman. Bullets, explosives, and even tank shells cannot harm his skin. His durability extends beyond physical to mental and emotional resilience. He is resilient against all kinds of difficulties and nothing can break him. Super speed. Superman can move at speeds close to the speed of light. This speed can take him anywhere in the world instantly and allows him to defeat his enemies with astonishing speed. Super speed also increases his reflexes incredibly, allowing him to easily evade enemy attacks and gain an advantage over them. Regenerative healing factor. Superman's healing speed is supernatural. Fed by sunlight, his wounds heal quickly and he becomes ready to fight again. This regenerative ability makes him almost immortal and allows him to stand up even in long battles. Heat vision. Superman can emit intense heat waves from his eyes. These beams can melt or cut through almost any material. This power provides him with both defense and attack abilities. Heat vision also allows him to attack distant targets and eliminate threats in advance. X-ray vision. Superman can see through obstacles. This power allows him to detect threats and hidden enemies. It also allows him to examine the internal structure of objects. X-ray vision enhances his detective skills and reveals the truth behind events. Super hearing. Superman can hear sounds from incredible distances. He can perceive sounds from all over the world and detect dangers in advance. This ability allows him to react quickly. Super hearing is also used to find missing people and respond to distress calls. Super breath. Superman can store large amounts of air in his lungs and exhale it at high pressure. This super breath can create storms, extinguish fires, or push enemies back. Additionally, he can use cold breath to freeze enemies, providing him with an extra defense. Weaknesses and personal issues. Kryptonite. Superman's greatest weakness is kryptonite. kryptonite weakens his cells and takes away his powers. Green kryptonite weakens him physically, while other colors of kryptonite have different effects. It's one of his enemy's most commonly used weapons and poses a serious threat to Superman. Red sun radiation. Superman draws power from yellow sunlight. Red sun radiation can temporarily take away his powers. Under red sun radiation, he becomes as weak as a normal human, leaving him vulnerable. This is especially threatening in space or on certain planets. Vulnerability to magic. Superman is vulnerable to magic. Magical attacks can affect him and weaken or injure him. This makes him cautious when facing magic users and can lead to difficult situations. Need to protect people. Superman has a strong moral compass and has taken on the responsibility to protect people. This is often exploited by his enemies and puts him in difficult situations. He can sacrifice himself for the safety of others. This sacrifice can push him to do everything to protect his loved ones and sometimes make tough decisions. Emotional bonds. Superman has strong emotional bonds with his family and friends. This can be his weakness and can be exploited by his enemies. The threat of harming his loved ones can force Superman into difficult decisions. These emotional bonds also reveal his human side and make him a more empathetic and human hero. Superman's detailed abilities and weaknesses make him a complex and deep character. His struggle with heroism is filled with not only physical strength but also emotional and mental struggles. This makes his story more interesting and meaningful. Now, let's look at the battles between them. Scenario 1. Homelander's Trap War. Homelander sets a trap by holding an innocent person hostage and threatening Superman. He tells Superman that if he doesn't do as he says, he'll kill the hostage and could use a weapon like kryptonite to kill Superman. Commentary. In this scenario, Homelander's tactic is cunning and strategic. Superman usually makes any sacrifice to protect human life. Homelander's threat to an innocent person is an attack on Superman's emotional weaknesses. However, Superman could physically defeat Homelander without a weakness like kryptonite. Superman's strength and speed could give him an advantage, and he could intervene in time to save the hostage. Homelander's moral weaknesses and ethical deficiencies could jeopardize his victory. Scenario 2. Direct fistfight. Superman and Homelander engage in direct conflict, using their powers to the maximum. In this battle, Superman is expected to easily defeat Homelander. Commentary. In this scenario, physical strength and abilities are prominent. Superman, with his innate powers and energy from sunlight, could gain the upper hand over Homelander. Homelander's manipulative and unstable psychological state might prevent him from gaining determination in battle. Superman's durability and superpowers could defeat Homelander in a prolonged battle. However, the character's strategic intelligence and tactical skills could also play a significant role in battle. The conflict between Superman's moral power and Homelander's manipulative abilities not only revolves around physical strength, but also reveals the depth and complexity of the characters. Both scenarios allow us to delve deeply into the character's powers, weaknesses, and moral structure. Superman's inherent moral strength and Homelander's darker and manipulative tactics illustrate the potential struggle between these characters in a multifaceted manner. That concludes our video. I'd appreciate it if you could share your thoughts in the comments. Take care and goodbye.